Hello, what's up? Hope you had a great weekend. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. Love collective reading. As always, remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. So overall energy for this one, though, is going to be someone you ended things with who denied their love for you. So this is a person you literally had to walk away from because you knew as much as they cared about you, they were not being honest. I will pull some tarot to clarify and see what comes out. But yeah, this person denied their love for you because of a certain reason. And a lot of you had to walk away from this person. Wow. Not enough. Whoever you're dealing with, collective, the truth is the reason that they denied their love for you is because they lacked the confidence to go after you. This person feels like you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine, like you deserve the best. And they felt a lack of confidence within themselves to be able to give you what you deserve in love. So this is an extremely mature person, because not often does the energy come out that someone feels as though you deserve the world and walked away because they didn't feel like they were in the place to be able to give you everything you needed from them. Engagement ring is here, but it's in reverse. So a lot of you may have wanted to lead to marriage in this connection with this person, or you're looking to date for a marriage partner and they feel like they can't give you that, at least not at this moment in time. Whether this be because this person feels as though they need to experience more in life, more in dating. For others of you, it could be feeling like they're not secure enough in their life to be able to propose to anybody or to get married to anybody. So for example, if you're dealing with a masculine, this person could feel as though you deserve a beautiful ring on that finger, and they feel like they're not in a place that they could be able to drop that on that or plan that, or mentally they don't feel like they're in the place to be able to give you exactly what you need from them. So higher commitment, eternity, partnership, union, and completion. This is what they'd love to give you one day in the future, but at this moment in time, your person lacks the confidence that they're able to do so. So this definitely seems as though you're dealing with someone who may be in their mid-20s, early 30s. They haven't fully figured life out yet. They still have a lot of life ahead of them. And in the past, this person is used to dealing with purely karmic relationships before you. Resentments, triggers, perception, intensity, letting go. So now they're at a point in their life of realizing that they need to be able to let go of relationships from their past that no longer serve them and be able to move towards real love. But you are dealing with someone in particular who felt as though they were not in a place in their life to be able to give you what you needed from them. So let me go ahead and pull some messages. So you're perfect to this person. They want you to know they feel like you truly are an alpha feminine. You are a high quality, high value woman or man, okay? However you resonate. And this person feels like they need to gain some sort of confidence in their life or stability in order to be able to give you what they need. So about to tell you how they feel. You see, whoever this is knows that they need to get their life to a level of comfortability, at least for them to feel as though they can be truly the partner that you need. So you got to respect them for being able to acknowledge that within themselves and within your connection. So the attraction between you is unlike anything they've ever felt before. This is what makes them want to change their ways. This is what makes them want to try harder, do better, save more. You're dealing with someone who feels as though it's game time, not only in your relationship, but in their future in love or their future in general. So you've really changed this person's perspective to realize that they needed to make some monumental changes, not only for your relationship to make it get to a better standing, but for their own life. Just time to mature and grow. So I want you to know they feel incredibly peaceful when they're with you, especially if you two hold hands a lot or, you know, spend time cuddling, hugging, stuff like that. So it's a match made in heaven whenever they're in your arms. So that's more a message definitely for the masculines, but it may resonate for the feminines as well. So next one says, I feel like you've outgrown me. See, this is where you and your partner have constantly been playing a game of catch up. because it's like the reason why they feel as though they lack this confidence within themselves is because they constantly feel as though you have always been a step ahead of them maturity wise. And that's why they're about to tell you that, or how they feel, because they feel like they're getting to a place of losing you if they aren't honest with themselves about where your connection's headed next. So they've been sending you signs. This person definitely wants to communicate with you, and they want you to know that they've only ever been truthful with you. So if it's ever been something you've questioned from this person in the past, they want you to know that they've only ever been honest with you. So every time they pray, they include you in their prayers because you are such an incredible blessing in their life. Absolutely beautiful. So this is definitely a man or woman with faith, and you know, that's a true love, beautiful, divine connection when someone doesn't even know, but you are praying for them. So 1111, as I'm doing this reading, double confirmation. Some of you are definitely dealing with your life partner, and this is why this person feels like there's no rush in the connection. You two are meant to spend the rest of your lives building a life together. So what's the rush now while they feel like they need to get their place to a comfortable stability in their own life when it comes to their career, their home, their environment around them, their goals, and most importantly, their future. So this is someone who's really been putting a lot of thought into building some type of like secure 5-year, 10-year plan. And in the past, this isn't something that ever crossed their mind. They were the type to really live day to day, and especially when it comes to their relationships, they never planned for the future with their partners. They never found anyone that they felt as though they could truly plan a future with until you came in the picture, and you truly changed things because you made this person realize that they want to be with someone that they can envision a future with. So with this High Priestess, it's really more about them predicting what your life is going to be like one day, and more importantly, how the two of you are going to be able to build such a beautiful life together if they start making the changes now. So this will definitely be part of the conversation that they want to have with you. Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius and Aquarius energies, so the two out so far. Magician, so more Aquarius energy, and Three of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, your person wants you to know that behind the scenes, they've been manifesting some beautiful changes into their life, and they're ready to be able to communicate what their plans are for the future, and that includes you. And maybe this is unbeknownst to you because this person denied their love for you in the past. So absolutely beautiful energy to see. So let me see what else they'd like you to know. Four of Swords. So this person has spent between 4 months and 4 years single. This is why as well they've been very slow to come in and commit, especially if you two are just casually dating or not dating at all. This person really has taken the time to grow themselves into the man or woman that they are today, and never once did they ever meet anyone they felt like was on the same level as them or on the same page as them as they do you. You have opened up this person's heart and mind and body to the idea of being able to fall in love again. So this could be someone who practices celibacy as well. This may be a man of genuine faith who practices complete celibacy because they feel as though they need to focus their energy elsewhere. They aren't just BSing you if they tell you that they're working overtime, or that they picked up a second job, or that they've found a new source of income, or that they're creating a new business plan, idea. This is someone who's extremely a go-getter, and most importantly, they're focused on creating long-lasting abundance in their life so that the two of you are able to build that together. So Judgment in reverse, this is someone who doesn't care what anyone thinks about them. It's important because that means in the way of your connection, this person isn't going to care if anyone agrees with you two being together or not, or if anyone agrees with the way that you two raise a family, live your lives together. Some of you may decide to move off grid, possibly purchased like a big dream home that's in the country or on a farm. I want you to know that they're not going to be the type of individual who makes, any efforts to worry about what other people's opinions are in your relationship. All they want is to build a relationship with someone who they're on the same page with, and most importantly, that they can build long-term success with. Your partner, whether this is a feminine or masculine you're dealing with, grew up in a very broken household, okay? Notice the Nine of Swords there and all the crows. This person had a lot of spiritual protection around them since they were younger, because their parents either separated at a very young age and were divorced, like living in different households, so they didn't have a consistent parent around, or this person could have even been someone who was adopted or raised in foster care. So this may be as well what they want to tell you about. This is why at times they're very disconnected from your relationship because of that fact. So this may be something your person's never allowed themselves to be vulnerable and tell you the truth about. So sending you signs that they want to talk. Look at that, Queen of Swords. They want to tell you the truth about how they were raised, why they are the way that they are. For some of you, this person is very non-committal in the past or stoic, very much so hard to read at times when it comes to their emotions. That's because they felt as though they had to constantly disregard their own emotions to make others around them happy when they were growing up. So please give me another chance with you is here, and I'm going to make you my wife or husband, wherever you resonate, feminine or masculine. Absolutely beautiful. And so yeah, this is what it comes down to. Whoever this is that denied their love for you feels like they can't do it anymore. They need to just tell the truth, how they feel about you, how they've always been interested in your connection, and most importantly, where they see the two of you growing in the future. So this could be a Libra that you're dealing with, and wow, it literally says, would you marry me if I asked? Wears a lot of sports jerseys. So whoever you're dealing with definitely is a sports fanatic. They could love basketball, baseball, hockey's coming up. For others of you, this person may love more like TNA, so they could love UFC, wrestling, WWE, something like this. So Libra, would you marry me if I asked? So absolutely beautiful. Maybe in the past too, this person never pictured themselves tying that knot, and now they're like, you know what, I found the right person. And that's within you, collective. So this is a very specific message. If you don't have anyone you're dealing with on this kind of level, this reading may not be for you, and feel free to check out another reading. I will leave a few listed below in the description box that may resonate. So I've never met anyone quite like you. It says, you are a breath of fresh air. Your beauty captivates me every single time I get the chance to look at you. So a person knows that you two are divine counterparts. And that's why they're ready to take this leap of faith towards marriage, because in the past, they felt like they never met anyone who truly understood them or made them feel appreciated the way that you do. Like this person, like I said, if they grew up in some type of broken household or possibly went through foster care or something like this, they never experienced true unconditional love until later on in life when they met you. And so your loyalty means everything to this person. They can't express enough how grateful they are, the fact that the two of you are building such a close bond together. And most importantly, that they know that they can always count on you to be by their side. So going to make you their wife or husband one day, that is what they want you to know. And the biggest message in this entire reading with the High Priestess there is your person could envision that future with you. When they first laid eyes on you, when they first met you, they knew that you were going to be a person that they were going to settle down with long term. As long as they could catch up to you emotionally, because this person gets themselves stuck in their head and denies their love for you when they feel as though your maturity level is a bit further along than theirs. So all they ask from you in this reading as well is the patience and the understanding to see their perspective, to never stop communicating with them, and to realize that this person has a lot more emotions for you than they've ever let on. So Cupid's arrow, wow, and date at the bottom of the deck. So have faith, love is here, struck by love, and poker face. This is someone who takes a lot of chances. Like I said, business could be big for them, their career. They take risks, options, not showing hand, but they always have a poker face on. So this is someone who doesn't really talk about the fact that they could be extremely emotional, especially towards you. Now, this person could play poker with their friends. That could be something they like to do on the side as well. But if not, it just represents them having a very stoic sense of mind and emotional sense. Like, you couldn't get it past this person to cry in front of most people, but maybe they've cried in front of you. That type of deal. So cameras here and old school. So yeah, whoever you're dealing with is extremely old school. This person could be older than you. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in their head, reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past. So they're trying to reprogram themselves to accept love, because this is something that they've always struggled with based on them being in karmic relationships before you. This person became a runner to other people because they felt like every time they truly fell in love, that person went and screwed them over or like broke their heart. So they have a major fear of intimacy, which is something that they want to be honest with you about. Running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. So this person finds it much easier to run away, to deny their love for someone, than to tell them how they truly feel. But you have broken through this person's poker face. And all day, I kept hearing the song, and I literally had to add it to my playlist because I don't have it, but it's Ocean Eyes, Billie Eilish. So that could resonate. Something to do with your eyes may be significant to this person, but it's like, you really know how to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who doesn't normally allow themselves to cry or to be emotional around other people. So the fact that they have with you is something new to them, and it's something that they're still learning how to overcome. It's something that they're still learning how to be honest with themselves about, and most importantly, with you. So engagement was one of the first energies here. Your person wants you to know from the moment they first met you, they needed to get over their own fears and insecurities because they see you being someone that really balances them and someone that they would pop the question to or settle down with, depending on how you resonate. This person ultimately knows that you are their person. This is something that they've come to terms within themselves, and now they just want to be able to communicate that to you. So you're dealing with someone who really holds back a lot of the times, but when they clear how they feel, they speak the truth. Queen of Swords, this person will be nothing but honest with you. So I post on my story just so you'll watch it. They want you to know that they feel like you keep tabs on their social media, so they be posting just to see if you're paying attention. And there you go. This comes down to someone who's extremely successful on their own. They either own their own company or they are their own brand. So whether they do something that's in the public eye, social media, actor, actress, comedian, musician, could even be a spiritualist, a reader, whatever this is they do though, they are someone who is their own brand or owns their own company. Virgo is significant, and they are feeling protective over you. So this is something that this person has that stems back to the way that they were brought up. They were brought up in a household where a man is the provider. So I feel like it resonates for some of you because maybe there's something within your communication that has you two really staring at each other. Like this person gives you a very intense gaze, if that makes sense, from the first time that they met you. So they also want you to know they're a fan of your smile. It says your smile is the cutest I've literally ever seen. And further than that, this person knows that you two would make a lovely family with the cutest smile. Okay, that's what they be thinking about. So let me see anything else that they want you to know. How do they plan to communicate to you? Wow. So this person sees your connection going up from here. Some of you, it's going to require you two to really spend some time continuing alone on your journey before you come together. They feel like they're in the middle of a major leap of faith in their life. So this is why they've also been kind of taking their time to come towards you and commit to you, because this person, like I said, knows that you want marriage. And they know that you don't just want a casual relationship. And they feel like they're still learning about dating. Like wanting to make sure that for sure the two of you is the be all end all and that there's no one else that could get in the way. So with this Three of Wands here, this person wants you to know they also feel like their finances aren't fully in order. And this is something they've wanted to be able to work on before getting in a deeper connection with you. So you got to respect the hustle. Like you got to respect someone who knows that they need to get their life together before they settle down and start a family with someone or marry someone. Look at that. Nine of Swords. So it has to do with how they were brought up. For some of you, this person was brought up in a household that may have really struggled as well. If they didn't go through like foster care, adoption, anything like that, and their parents were together and not separated, this person grew up struggling. Or they grew up with a single parent. So this could be what it is as well. This person could have grew up with a single mother, a single father, something that they didn't have the most luxurious lifestyle growing up. So they know it's incredibly important for them to be able to have a successful career, because they don't want their family or the family they're building to go through that. They want them to be extremely well provided for. So you got to respect that hustle. Sagittarius, again, so you could definitely be dealing with a Virgo or Sagittarius, or you and your person could both be those signs. So they want you to know that they would love to experience an intimate moment between the two of you, because you two may not have gotten that close yet, or if you have, it's far and few between. They wish there was more passion when it comes to that, and wanting you to know that you make them feel incredible. No matter what's been going on in your connection, know that you've made this person want to become a better person and a better partner for you and for their future with you. So know that they come from a good place, and most importantly, that this person is about to tell you how they feel, and it involves some type of major truth. And they could have came to this confirmation over the weekend. So God bless you. I hope you have an amazing start to your week. Thank you so much for watching.